I have a problem. It sort of came out of nowhere and hit me like a ton of bricks. But out of nowhere, I have this extreme sense of urgency to be in a relationship. And it's annoying the crap out of me because logically I'm like, no, take your time. Don't rush into things, all this stuff. I feel like half of me is the same Brittany I was a couple months ago when I wasn't thinking about this. But I feel like there's this new part of me that just really wants to be in a relationship, really, really, really wants to have a boyfriend, really wants to know what it's like to be in a relationship. And I feel like I'm genuinely ready for it. Not 100%, but I feel like it's not as scary and horrifying as it used to feel. But I feel like I'm not equipped to deal with this new part of my life in the right way. And I'm kind of making it up as I go along, which I guess is normal. But I feel like I skipped the part of school or life or whatever that taught you how to do this kind of thing. And that I'm a late bloomer, as you call it. And I'm just kind of figuring it out, but it's not working out, and it's frustrating me, and it's making me feel horrible about myself. My college has a terrible dating situation. The male to female ratio, like I explained before, is 2-to-1. So, any available guys that are on campus have a lot of girls after them. And then on top of all of that, a lot of the male population is gay. So that just leaves you with grad students, which I don't have any way of meeting them. So I told you guys before, I joined an online dating site and have met a couple really cool guys on there and decided to meet them in person, and each one of them didn't work out, which is fine. I didn't go into it thinking I was going to meet my husband or soulmate or something. And this is my first real dating experience. So with each one, I'm getting better, but it's still horrible. The first guy, I liked him, but he didn't like me, and that was rough. The second guy, he liked me, but I didn't like him. That was kind of awkward. We still talk. And then the new guy that I told you guys about in my last video, he kind of misrepresented himself with his pictures, and I really feel like we clicked, emotionally or whatever. But when I met him, I wasn't physically attracted to him. And I'm not a shallow snob by any means. If anything, for sure I'm forgiving with weight and stuff. But it's not asking too much to be physically attracted to someone that you want to be in a relationship with. I'm not saying they have to look like Brad Pitt, but you don't want to be repulsed by kissing them or something. And so, the last guy that I've been kind of dating for a little while, he just ended up feeling like a friend, and he's not ugly or anything like that. It's just, it's either there or it's not there. There's kind of this weird element to relationships that you can't explain. It's either going to work or it's not going to work, and it's not going to work. And he likes me and I don't really like him. And then I met this grad student at my school. So this is the one and only guy that's actually at my school that I've met so far. I met him online as well, and he's great, and he's really, really attractive, and he's everything I think I'm looking for, but I'm kind of, gun shy now because I met 3 guys and over the span of 3 months, and none of them really worked out. It wasn't horrible, so it's just I'm feeling discouraged, and I feel so self-conscious about myself. And I know that's totally normal, especially after surgery, because your brain is still catching up to your body. But I don't feel attractive, and my body language shows that, and it's starting to upset me because even though in my head I'm thinking, oh wow, this date's going well, and I really like him, and he's really nice, my body language is like, it's so closed off, and the guys sense that and think that I don't like them, which granted, I really didn't like them all that much, at least romantically. And So it's just confusing because I'm like, I'm second guessing myself, and I'm not trusting my gut now because I'm thinking, wow, I'm being a snob, or all these weird things, and it's not true, you know. It's just me experiencing dating in a really sped up way. And I wish I could do it normally with a friend setting me up with someone else or meeting someone in one of my classes, but that's just not happening. I mean, maybe it'll happen, but as of now, it's not happening. So my other option is to just stop completely looking online and just be happy being single. But I'm not happy being single. I'm miserable being single. And I mean, I'm not looking to jump into a super serious relationship or get married or anything, but I want to have a relationship. I want to date someone. And I feel like I'm ready, and I feel like there's no reason why I don't deserve to have it. You know, logically. And then emotionally, I feel like my old brain is coming back to haunt me, and you know, the old personality traits where I felt invisible and unworthy and just gross, you know, those still come back into my mind a lot. And when I'm dating, I feel self-conscious and unworthy sometimes, and I have to remind myself that it's not true. But I don't feel pretty, and it sucks because if I don't like myself, how do I expect someone else to like me? So it's just this kind of weird thing I'm going through on top of everything else. I'm not completely giving up. After the break, I might meet the grad student. I'm still deciding if I'm going to meet him or not. He seems to really like me. We seem to have a lot in common. But I just, like, half of me feels ready and half of me doesn't feel ready. And I guess the only way to get over it is to just keep trying. I mean, you kiss enough frogs, you're going to find a prince. You know, maybe, hopefully. That's what Disney tells us anyway, so we don't go jump off of a bridge. No, just kidding. So, yeah, that's what's going on with dating. Pretty uneventful. Wish me luck.